They're going again. Yeah, boy.
I might not.
Nonetheless, we continue in here. Little technical difficulties about let me just say about a half an hour, 40 minutes of the video and get tape, you know. But nonetheless, continuing. Let's say 28. They say they are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. On the right of the needy do they not judge?
Yeah, the right side of the judge. Because they tell like that, hey, you know, X, Y, Z is the case, there is the law. And we go to the law, and we see what you inside tell us as the victim of the situation.
A piece of come to mind with this too.
Yeah, so they don't judge matters by that. They will judge a matter, I know, but they also have to get cut from the army, whatever the reparations is.
Yeah, when they say the wax fat, if you remember, they say just one as a wax
Just one wax fat, yeah.
And just one goes into what is it?
And I just share what the scriptures say when they say envy not the oppressor. Because they're doing that kind of crap.
And they say what? Well, they surpass the wicked by doing that. Because they're trying to, because they are supposed to be, you know what I mean? Men of the Lord. And look what they're doing to the sheep of the Lord. You know what I mean? The sheep are parcel, look what they're doing. They're scattering the sheep even more than they already scattered. Right? So they know it's only judgment for that kind of action. Right? I was on what the wicked don't scatter all they have all in our mind. See? All they're bringing them back, you know. All they bring, instead of bringing them to the stable, all they're bringing them next to the barn outside where the wind could still beat them, the sun could still deal with them.
There's a part of this castle. There's a part of the Broadway.
God.
How about Chris? Based on what you just said there, quick, Chris. They said they Job 20, I'll start from verse 4. It said, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite for but a moment?
Yeah, for a moment, like that is why Revelation 12 and 12 it's like the number one precept in the mouth right now. You understand? The devil come down to us having great wrath because you have a short time by you know the system is going on fail. Why you trying to implement fail safes as fast as possible
yep,
to remain in control.
Yep. Or
like,
keep it up or keep it up by any means, by like force and all.
That is it. I'm not going to bring up our Gates want to chip babies in the womb. You understand? You're waiting for you to reach out and walk and say yes and no, it's not an option now. You're pregnant, come here, we have something where your child only need one shot. You have to go back in the clinic with no card. Forget that, I pray a story.
I know, funny, I realize a lot of
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I realize a lot of movies are bringing out right now. Even the new Superman, which was real garbage, probably the worst Superman ever make.
Fantastic Four.
Nah, never watched that. Sure, no, that is always garbage. Fantastic Four is always garbage, but Superman is usually be good. But this new Superman, garbage, utter garbage. But I realize plenty of movies they're bringing out these days. They bring out a lot of nanotech, a lot of things about nanotech and so forth. And when you look at them nanotech and them, it's always to infiltrate your body and do a kind of thing. Like for example, the something they were saying that they created nanotech to do surgery internally to kill cancer cells. And, but we know that they have their own agenda when it comes to these kind of things. You understand? So all I think about thinking in the womb and so forth, that is something that they're working heavily on. You understand? But you say what? It's, as you say, the joy, as you say, the joy, the triumph of the wicked is short.
For a short time.
You understand? So it's not going to last. But you gotta have faith to believe that. A man who has no faith, he looking to see what he could do while he here. Because he don't believe. You understand? He don't believe that.
He don't believe in anything more.
Yeah.
He comes to you when city is here.
Yeah.
You understand? He has no city to come.
They say
I can't believe in that.
The ungodly say within themselves. That's his mindset right now.
In China, we have a popular card game named All Fours, right? And how we just play is you and a partner, so it's 2 versus 2. One does attack your partner saying on across from you, likewise with the other team, right? And we have a popular saying in this popular game. They say play for what you see. So when you watch your partner and your partner, like, you know, you have what's going on. Nothing, you know, and no trump card in hand, and you have no trump. They say, well, play for what you see, by. You understand? Meaning, whatever points we could scrape up, let we scrape up. We are playing for the big boy points, playing for minor league. Whatever we can take, let we take. And that is the mindset we have, pay for what you see, let we do for what we here now, let we enjoy now and live for now. So I had to get that car, I had to get that house, I'll see what I say. I'm never satisfied, so I want a house on the beach for summertime when when I have free time, I take a little vacation, I have a beach house. I had to get a car for that because nobody road going up on the beach back, so I had to get a van and car. And this digging a bigger hole for yourself doing them things. You're just creating a bigger
because you're chasing something that you wouldn't ultimately be able to have for long or pass on to your generation because Esau putting together a system that taking away everybody's belongings, so to speak, for lack of better words. The system he putting in place is not so that Jake can talk about building generational wealth. You will never be able to build generational wealth.
You wouldn't even get wealth in this time because he's bringing out UBI, so everybody on one level. There's no wealthy more than he. Other than them,
it will have the separation.
Yeah,
for sure.
Other than them,
yeah, but it wouldn't be us.
Yeah.
It
wouldn't be us.
Yes.
We would be on that.
They go have them and then go have UBI.
They go the skyscrapers and the ground scrapers.
Yeah, they don't want no prominent, you know what I mean? Whatever Jake's was using to try and influence, it take all the UBI.
Something else reading there, I think it was reading on C or something like that. They want to separate the rich and the poor, so they want to have like a part of the country, there's poor, next part rich, and poor can't come into the rich, nor could the rich go to the poor, but we know that the rich will come. Yeah, so I was reading something, you could look it up. It had a war, it was Botswana or Botswana, whatever it is, right? When it had the war there, rich Edomites from America, UK, and I believe Australia, or some of them other places, what they did, right? That when the war was going on, they went across to hunt some of the Bosnians. So they was doing one hunting.
And they had no reason to.
They had no reason to. They just wanted to go.
Sport.
They had the money.
Yeah, just for sport.
Just
for sport.
And this basically is, and it goes to show that, hey, how wicked the man, the person really know it. So why would you want them to put nanotech chips and a whole bunch of other stuff that they want to do? MOTV being one of the greatest that they come and win. One night inside I hear that is it. You're with them, you're for them, they basically controlling it.
Guys drawing the proverbial line in the sand.
Yep, that's it.
Guys,
with side your own ends.
Exactly saying, I stand
on this side.
We stand with America.
No, we stand with the enemy and we against the Lord.
No, but that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. I'm a proud American. I no longer ask what my country could do for me, but what I could do for my country.
This guy who died recently, Hulk Hogan. Yeah, his theme song used to be I'm a real American. You ever watch Edomites when they hear that tune? I'm a real American, and they hear that American part. America! Yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of spirit in there.
Yeah. Once you hear that, the pride,
Figuring them now, like. Don't know anybody, you don't marking yourself for that.
Hey,
don't say that loud, don't let nobody hear you say that.
Hey, that when the fallout is going to be great. The fallout is going to be great.
The bigger they are.
Stories will be told of that fall forever and ever, like. Ever and ever.
Hold on here,
Good.
Say, shall I not visit for these things, to the Lord? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land.
It's just a wonderful and a horrible thing. It's wonderful too. So the man and the Lord and horrible too. To everybody else. On the other side of that line, that probably a line beside everybody else, they could be horrible to them. It could be wonderful for us because why? It could be the strangeness of our salvation, man. That is why it could be horrible to all you. That is why. Them madmen, them fellows who's wasting their time 3 o'clock in the hot sun on a Sunday in front of the building in Grandy. Them?
I think at the Qualcomm say today, with all the passing online thing for the score or something now. Score or something. Yeah, all them things coming to all the we didn't see that. Even though it take one thing to us, but we don't have time to score for score. Judgment gonna come.
You see, we're not going to feel the bad effect of that. Because you don't remember what we working for. When the Lord cut off we speech, we still getting paid. You understand? When their speech get cut off, they don't have no attention, no likes, and no income. we money still running, and that what they don't understand. Because what we working for is not a physical dollar.
We're working for that in the kingdom of the Lord, you know, in heaven. Understand?
What we doing this for the spirit, real spirituality.
Yeah.
Not that, you know.
They say they could do nothing against the truth.
For the truth.
You ain't doing me nothing by doing that, really,
That's
actually.
fulfilling prophecy.
A matter of fact, if cutting off the internet is doing something for the truth.
That was
Yeah.
like
You
prophecy. You're fulfilling prophecy. What you
You just helping.
We not angry.
You helping the process.
You just speeding up the process and we applaud you for it.
Thanks.
We applaud you.
Yeah. That is scripture say to rejoice.
Can.
You know? Rejoice when the devil come. Because why? Because we know them have a short time. That kingdom going to fall.
Rejoice, yeah.
So Surah 25, I think it's 25, like maybe 9, where it say it's a good thing to see an enemy fall.
I know you're talking about.
You understand? Yeah, man. And we rejoice because we don't know this kingdom coming time next. You know, this wicked, abominable kingdom we have. They never started kingdom like this before. You know? And it's a wickedness who looted this whole place.
Yeah, it's for iniquity about.
You know, garbage is what you call pollution. The pollution in this place is wickedness.
It's 7.
7, right? The pollution in this place is wickedness. You understand? Man, you've been at one corner. I asked somebody I watching this morning, and even though it was a joke thing, it's men making jokes at other countries. But you literally see when the joke come about, you literally see the influence of what America done to other nations, right? Meaning that like the he, she stuff and things. The other nations would never used to talk like that. They never used to be like that before. But due to the fact that the philosophies, you know, they say they all drink out of what? That wine.
It wasn't having no rainbow march and
yeah. No, they deep into it. Like for example, us. You know, we had our parade the other day. About let me just say, I'm going to call 15 years ago. Let's go 15 years ago. It may sound long. 15 years ago is technically a short time. The rate of fast things going right now, 15 years is a short time. In the span of 15 years, we went from bun chichi man to agree with chichi man, you know?
When Carter was outside, we was singing and say man to man, girl to girl, that wrong, scorn them. You can't sing them thing now?
You got to cut off that part, you know? Jake,
let's censor
that part.
I think I have a particular song, I think it's Boujou, and you say boom bye bye and all that. Can't sing that again.
And that's one of the reasons Boujou could not go England when he was performing, just because of that song. You know, boom bye.
Yeah, you can't perform down there, and right now Carter living in Florida here, man, I'm going back to Jamaica. Why would I go back to Jamaica? He said, I rap every day, but I'm comfortable here in Florida.
Now he alone there too, he is Beanie Man, Bong, all of them across it, you know, all of them going across it.
The American dream, man.
Yeah. And when they see this thing, you have to rejoice too, because right, that is boy and pot. You understand?
Calling everybody to the mosque.
Yeah, calling everybody, yeah, calling all the come.
Going to the Golden City.
Yeah, come. You understand?
Yeah, the last call, last boarding call.
Yeah, but judgment hitting there. That land, particular judgment set for them. You understand? So all the come. All the come, man.
You did deliciously with them, now you had to pay the penalty with them.
But
say Ecclesiasticus 25:7 is say there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And
there are 9 things, wait. There are 9 things. I judge in my heart to be happy with me. You understand? Right?
They say on the 10th I will utter with my tongue.
Yeah, you see 10 you go utter with your tongue. Speak it. Right?
They say a man that had joy of his children.
Yeah, and then when you think, you know, the Lord talk about how a man's supposed to be with children and so forth. You know? How a man's with children are an important thing, especially a man in truth. You know, I was listening to Elias Roman talk about that, and he was basically going into how a man, the truth supposed to make you a better man.
You can't be a deadbeat brother.
Yeah.
You want to take your children and
yeah. Or hey, you're supposed to be act righteous, man. You know?
It even said that in the New Testament, they say he that cared not for his own house is an infidel.
That's the thing about it, you know, you act righteous, be a better man, you need truth. But go ahead.
They say man that had joy in his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
So and he that liveth to what?
See the fall of the enemy.
Yeah, my man telling you that. I want you to see at the return, man. You see the fall of the enemy. You understand? That is what we want to see, the fall of Esau. You know? That is what we want to see. There's a lot of wickedness, the abundance of wickedness we do on a daily basis. You talk about something, all of a sudden you pop up on your phone. You understand? So you're already tracking and thinking, yeah. If they can do that, why are you trusting a man that doing that with their phone for with a manipulated chip inside there? You know? I get something. You know crazy because sometimes I just want to find something, right? I just can't remember the name of it. You know what I just do? I just say it or just think about it and the phone is fine for you. The phone is fine for you.
That's true. What's so long I know I have to get off my phone. All of a sudden, when the phone on my feet, all the artists.
All the artists phone
deals. This phone,
yeah.
iPhone 14, iPhone this, Samsung S20 this.
You didn't even have to say Siri. It's listening to you.
It's not a particular name for it, but I can't remember the name offhand. But it's a name that I have built in your phone. That whereas when they say something, it's track what it's saying.
So imagine if you're using certain words around your phone.
And you hear what they say at track. How the chip coming and do. You know?
Because you can still rest your phone down and move away. Can't rest your chip down.
Yeah, we heard guys say that the MOTB is your phone. When you're walking around with the chip right now, you're walking around with the MOTB right now. What do you mean your phone? Hey, no,
but I did say the card, the chip back there, bank card,
no, we didn't think about it. That's why you see Reading Trees because the importance that you read and have the spirit of the Lord on it. To know these breakdowns, to understand it.
When just examples.
It say, understand what our readers? Because when you read Revelation 13, until they shall be inside of you, that you'll be able to buy or sell. Right? You just do this with your phone, you say, well, look at Samsung, my bread.
Yeah, that's how your phone in your forehead.
You see, but you see, and that's the thing. That is important to understand. Hey,
let's see that read
when I was looking at it earlier, a teacher, you gave teachers as well. I was like, you know?
No, I didn't say teachers will not no longer be removed.
When I was the quote today, I heard it. But go ahead.
Huh?
You have something, right?
No, I was going to continue with the same joke. I didn't finish it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll read about verse 5, right? Job 20 verse 5 is say that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Right, and that question, so you're asking me, do you not know this?
Yeah, you're supposed to know that. Triumphing the wicked is only for a short time, right? So let Esau and we don't know what to do now. Let Bosra rejoice right now. You understand? For the time to come.
Huh?
So good.
They say, there was excellency bound up to the heavens, and his head reached unto the clouds. Yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which see him shall say, where is he? And that remember the Isaiah 14. It says, that's not the man.
That's the man that caused world to tremble.
Yeah, like, what happened, Benjamin? What take place? We all
Are the nations in fear?
Yeah.
Are you, right?
Pumping your chest and shit like it was a super soaker. Like, what happened? Huh?
I can't be the man. I can never be that great man.
And that goes back to how great the fall going to be, because in their mind, something going on work out. You see, let's say what they say, I shall harden Pharaoh's heart. Right now, them heart like steel. Like literal steel. You knock it so, and you're hearing a flicking metallic sound. That's how hard them heart is. Them believe that them going on, them putting everything in place. See what's going on. Some going upstairs, some going downstairs, some going in holes. Reinforced steel combined with concrete and on the outer layers.
Concrete, 45-inch thick reinforced lead wall.
You know, like how like how, you know, like in the Hulk movie, when they had Hulk in Area 51, see how much shit Hulk had to break out of just to be able to, he still come out. He still escaped. I didn't want any Hulk on them when they had him and they use the foam to trap him and all kind of thing. You see how deep he was down in the ground? And he still escaped. Why? Because he had power. He had power to escape. You couldn't hold him because he was more powerful than your contraptions. And our Lord say, what when he go and send for many hunters, they have power to go down inside there and dig through that steel and pull you out of there. You see, you give them threshing instruments. Like you don't even like imagine a man saying bunker or some shit like that. You don't know what them thing could do. Yeah. So, you don't know what them instruments could do. You understand? You don't know what them instruments could do. You understand? You don't know. Like them instruments is not normal steel instruments that you're bouncing and you imagine a man like how you see like you're watching Kenshin and he get vexed and he cut a light pole and he just slide off and shit. That is like it on a higher level than that. Because it's spiritual instrument.
We say we go break the nation too. You understand? Like the kind of power we gonna have.
We don't go and have spiritual bodies and normal steel swords. Like them swords going to be like real, like on a different level.
Men gonna really show up like an anime and thing, you know, it's dust. And you can see a man, you know, he's supposed to be watching, so you can see a man, one man, you see what is that? One man, your mantle, the breeze blow your mantle. You understand? That's, by the time you talk, you just see him come in front of you, so like a spirit.
Real one punch,
Because you see, you understand the power you on this? And so much power the Lord had. The Lord make the world, the seas what?
Yeah, like
you know, get
calm
quiet.
down, yeah. Imagine you seeing like if you're in a real bad storm on the sea. A man who experienced that know how bad a sea storm this week. And the man just had to calm down and had to chill. You see how to rock back, you understand? You see how to chill out.
Man reprove the scene.
Yeah. And you see how to take it and relax.
And even on top of that, he was vexed with the Americans. They tell you, well, you have what little faith, right?
I tell you come and walk. I tell you come and walk with me. You walking or you don't start to walk already. You want to look left and right.
So what drunk?
Yeah.
Too deep.
And then when I think I mind, the point where you say the IV single. We talk about our tunnel vision. If he had focused on what he was focusing on, that wouldn't happen. But he started to get distracted.
And then I would Lord tell them to watch.
Yeah. Started to get distracted and what happened? He started to sink. Lord had to come and pull him out of the water. Pull him out. You go down inside, but we can't even swim, who knows?
Yeah, I example of that today. Men might know Naruto, and then they control the thing, they can walk on water. Yeah, sir.
The kind of abilities men go and have, they could easily pull you out of a hole in the rock. That's why they was so frightened and say, hey, tell the rocks fall on us.
Yeah. And even somebody, because men, like even when they build the bunkers, right? Somebody nukes go also kill them inside of the bunkers.
Yeah.
You know? But
I feel like
that's it? I remember something. This is Revelation 18, from verse 17. It says, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors as men sailed by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of a burning, saying, what city is like on this great city? Yeah, see that America burning up? You know? You see they were starting from cry because why? This is we live so great in the city, we get riches over this place. You know?
That was their pinnacle of life. And they're gonna go down. When the ready entry in America is not the pinnacle of life because it's the pinnacle of death, more or less. But they view it that way. Why? Because of the benefits and the so-called material prosperity that they just get. They just look at it from that perspective.
And you see, it even built up on. You remember how America built, how it built up on. It was built on unrighteousness. It's a water in the city upon one blood. It come from the shedding of the blood of Asia. You understand? From the natives to the Negroes to the Latinos.
And from just from the seat, because if we talk about the thick clay, all of that were yeah. All of that is what helped to make them what it is. You understand? And because of that, you say what? Because of riches gained by so far, and scripture say the kingdom is translated from one to another. So they put themselves in that position.
Don't put them in that position.
Well, Yeah.
But technically, if it was from our like a standpoint, is they really put themselves in.
Yeah. They act it out, but
Yeah, they act it out, yeah.
we know that they don't have any choice in the matter.
It's a lot of play, but again, when we're talking about it, we have to talk about it on, you know,
Yeah,
like
physical level.
Yeah, physical level.
Yeah,
For layman term.
Like what the Oracle tell Neo, they say you already made the choice. You came here to find out why you made the
because
choice.
it's already predestined.
Yeah. Already written.
They say, and they cast dust on their heads and cry, weeping and wailing, saying, alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of a coastliness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Yeah, in 1 hour. They say in 1 hour she was made desolate. Quick. You know that judgment fast. You understand? You know? Man, when I blink eye, yeah.
And look how funny that is, eh? After America done do you down so down bad. You still mourning for their sake. Like you're real bad at it. I imagine you have a husband who's just beating you the whole day every day for no reason and he die and you crying for him. Like, you know, like you have it real bad. You know? You have it real bad. Because it had no nation that America didn't do dirty to. Even now, even those in NATO, they do dirty to them. They don't be fair with them. You understand? They just always take majority of the benefits. They just afflict them whenever they're in a bad mood.
Look at the NATO agreement. Trump wants to make everybody pay for you to defend them.
And you're supposed to defend them by rights because all these allies.
I know that was the agreement from ever since. All of a sudden you want to come and change it now to eat our food.
But that's how bad it is. It's so bad that you get all that bad treatment, but still, when it is that it get destroyed, you win and mourn. You understand?
Let's say verse 20. It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God will avenge you on her. And that is how any man Lord will be. We will rejoice in the day of that falling. You know, we'll be glad. We're not going to be like all here who's sad. No, we're glad that place, that wicked kingdom falls.
Yeah, so we see
you understand?
So we kingdom could come.
They say, Scripture say what? They say this is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's
the
right.
saints are the one waiting for that, not the heathens.
For.
Yeah. The heathens are waiting for that. The saints waiting for that. Because we know what that means. That means that it's now our turn. You understand? It's our turn to be able to have our time.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. And it will be good seeing seeing the nation that pursue us by blood. You know, seeing the kingdom that wicked rulership fall, it's gonna be a great day. And so now you see we go rejoice. You know, the angels in heaven go to rejoice as well too. You know? Again, we don't know now is what? Get in struck from our for each so is the end.
Yeah. Like second is just 6.
Second is just, yeah.
Yes. I guess second is just 6, eh? Second is just
6 is what it's
6 verse 9.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 8 and 9. They say second is just 6 and start from 8. They say he said unto me from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. They say for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it.
Yeah, so Esau is the end. You know, Esau is the end. Understand? So who in charge now? And that also goes and that is also a cut for the guys that saying the so-called white man is not Esau. Because then if them is not Esau, so then when Esau coming in power?
And who will come in power after? If who is Esau?
Don't let me read
so many questions coming out of that.
If that guy is teaching that the white man is not Esau. So if he's not Esau, when Esau won't come in the power? Think how much time that is. How much years? We don't have time here for that.
And who that Esau is? I still curious as to who they is.
No, those guys will say Esau is Ishmael.
No, so when, alright, so Esau is Ishmael. And whoever in power now apparently is not Esau. So we had to wait for.
After Esau.
Now I say the one who they say like
It just raised more. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Let more confusion.
That was
It's
what
confusion, not
the
peace.
say. To let you know edification sake, you know, and what you say, it raise more questions and it thing now.
Yeah, it speaks more questions than answers.
Yep. So that's the thing. So Esau is the end and Jacob is the beginning to come. Right? So
That's all. 1% for it. Now, verse 55.
same
Same chapter.
55? Second is just 6 verse 55. They say, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord,
Yeah.
because thou madest the world for our sakes.
For our sakes.
That beautiful scripture.
No. That just what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that, you want to give all praise
And glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash.
Understand? Once again, so the elders and apostles of great millstone that rule and teach well. Shalom, to the man who pushing this word. You understand? Double honor Salakia. To the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule and teach well. To the men who pushing this word day in, day out. Risking their life more than ever to do so. We say Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.